right. It's late in the day. And it's kind of hot this afternoon, but not as bad as it has been. So, it was kind of cooler in the beginning of the week and then started getting hotter again. It wasn't terrible, but it was still too hot to be in the sun, to be honest. Too hot to be in the sun. So, that's just the way it is this summer. It's the year of the heat wave. I don't think it's going to be the hottest year ever on record, but I do think it's hotter than it should be. I'm just taking a look to see. Last couple of days, Tristan said he found a couple of eggs out here, because a couple of the new layers are getting confused. They're getting a little confuzzled. Right, Tequila? Tequila's over there in the middle of the screen, doing her doggy thing, checking on her bunnies and all that good stuff. She's checking on everyone. She likes to check on her animals. So what do we do today? Well, today we got the dogs new tracking collars, because here's the thing with the old collars. They were good. Don't get me wrong. They were good. However, Vodka chomped Tequila's, so it stopped working. Hi. Egg. So Vodka chomped Tequila's, so it stopped working. So we swapped the collars, and it didn't stop working. It just wasn't working great. So we swapped the collars and gave Tequila Vodkas, because if you're going to destroy her, she's going to get to take yours. That's a chicken who is very broody. Hi, sweethearts. So she's angry because she's broody. So because Vodka chomped Tequila's, we switched. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. There is a gentleman in this group. There is a gentleman. But Vodka chewed her collar, so we swapped them. But then eventually he chewed the collar she was wearing, which was his collar. And so we ended up having to get new collars. And they seem to be working. These ones seem pretty good. These ones have all kind of functions. Like, I spent a little more money. And they have a lot of different functions that you can turn on. I only have the tracking function turned on because I don't need anything else. But it has like boundary functions. Like, you could stand here and set it for 200 feet or 1,000 feet or whatever, and it would keep them in the boundary. But I don't really need that. Because, Tequila's literally right there. She's literally not going anywhere. She likes to stand there and bark. So, it's a thing. It's a thing. So, these guys are doing real well. We are going to be letting some of these guys go next week. They are beautiful rabbits. They're literally gorgeous rabbits. Let's go over here and see if there's any evidence of babies. There isn't, but Deli, is pulling hair off her front legs. So there could be babies on the way. Don't know yet. You gotta wait and see. But so the dogs have new collars. Brand new, shiny collars. They're probably pretty good, but they have like a boundary function, and I'm not using that. But it has like a beep and a vibrate and I don't know. I'm not using that. But I am using one of the things it has like heart rate and temperature, which is good for dogs that spend so much time outside. And it tells my phone, right? So I can, this dog's overheating. Oh my God. Here she is. That's my doll. That's my sweetheart. Hi, sweetie. So she is fine with the new collar. It's not any different than the old one. It's just, puppies are digging a hole. There's still 3 puppies. One is going home in 2 days, and one is going home a week after that. And the other one I'm holding for somebody for a little bit till they get back. So won't be long till we have no puppies. We have cats over here doing really well. But other than switching up the collars, which was a big part of my day because you have to like calibrate them and all that because they're GPS collars. So you have to make sure you're actually tracking. And I really have to get in here and get my beans. I really have to. I have to do that. Yeah. Beans are going nuts. So I have got to get in here and get my beans. I'm going to do that. I just haven't done it. But they're going nuts. So they are going nuts. Let's see if I see any more red. These tomatoes. No. And good thing someone shut the sprinkler off because I was just walking through here. There's a sprinkler over here. And I'm pretty glad someone shut it off because I was not paying attention. So if someone hadn't shut it off, I would have been drenched. Squash is looking good. They're still baby squashes, but they're getting there. And over here, my pumpkins are doing their thing. Very good. Very nice. I'm glad. So, you know, things are happening. And let's go check tomatoes over here. But it was a very boring day. Like I've said several times, I'm a really boring hobby farmer. Like, I have nothing to do all day. I should have done some work, but I didn't. So, people who don't know my job, I'm actually a writer. And I should have been doing some work today, but I didn't do some work today because I didn't feel like it. So I did a whole lot of calibrating collars and playing with puppies. I'll call that my job. My job is to play with puppies. I don't mind that as a job. So that's what I was doing. I don't know where Tequila went. She's doing dog things. Oh, she's just laying on the ground. She doesn't care. So the puppies are not nursing off her, haven't been for a few weeks now. Not a few weeks, like 3 weeks. There's Whiskey with a ball in his mouth in the house. But we are still not letting them out. But we are still not letting them out while she's out because my dad was distracting me. My dad's here. But she is not 100% dried up, almost, very close, but we don't want to let them out with her. So we are keeping them apart still. They can be out with vodka and with whiskey because vodka and whiskey aren't feeding them. Anyway, that is going to be about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. We did nothing. Tequila is following my dad. He's got like oranges, which is like, she doesn't like oranges, but she doesn't know that he has oranges, so she's following him. Might be a snack. Also, Bowser following, just in case might be a snack. You don't know. You have to check. We'll see you tomorrow.